Good morning, everybody. This is Dr. Shalona McFarland here in the Philippines, and today I am going to be talking about stress management. So today is January 16th. It's a Friday. For any of you here who know anything about the clinic and such, after the clinic hours today, we're only open till noon today, but from 12:30 to 2, I am going to be working on the local trike drivers for free. So if you know any trike drivers in the area here who could benefit, send them my way. All right. So today we are talking about stress management and how to manage your stress. Now, obviously, one of the better ways is to get adjusted. I get an adjustment every week, one way or another. I make it happen because I know how important it is to my body, to my health, to my overall immunity, my ability to focus and function and to have energy. All of that relies heavily on whether your nervous system is flowing properly or not, okay? Because it controls everything. So, taking care of yourself, chiropractic, massage, hot bubble bath, do something for yourself. That is a big piece of stress management. Having your accountability partner to say, hey, have you taken 10 minutes for yourself today? Like, are you taking care of yourself? Not out of pestering, but out of love. Like, are you truly taking care of yourself today? Have you taken the time to take care of yourself? Hi, Carolyn. So those are things you want to think about with stress management. Now, some other ways to manage your stress. B vitamins. If you're taking your B supplements, your B complex supplement, that's going to help manage your stress a lot at the cellular level, and getting some time in the sun. Okay, your D3 is really important for your mental, emotional, physical health. D3 is a master molecule in our bodies. And of course, you need magnesium to activate D3, so you have to take them together. But going out and just sitting in the sun, you're going to get whatever you need from that. But in order to get the maximum amount of D3 in your system naturally from the sun, you need 15 to 20 minutes of full body exposure on a daily basis. Yes, full body. That does not mean running around in shorts and a tank top and going, see, I got it. Hi, Ed. Hi, Marjorie. No, that means actually full body. Like if you can go naked, go naked. You know, a tiny bikini, okay, that might work. But get out and get exposed to the sun. That is going to keep you so much happier. For those of you in places that don't have exposure to sun right now because it's winter, a tanning booth, actually, they have shown through research that tanning booths do give support to the system to help not necessarily maintain your D3 levels, but it helps maintain your sanity because you get something that's sun-like. Okay, but you still need to be taking your D3 even if you're doing tanning baths, which I don't really highly recommend them because they have other issues. But if you're in a pickle and you're depressed and you need a pick-me-up, go sit in a tanning booth. Okay? All right. So those are a few things you can do. Eating the brain healthy foods we talked about, avocado, dark chocolate, omega-3s, eggs, blueberries, all of those things help stimulate your immunity, your overall health. And again, if it's good for your heart, it's good for your brain. So think about that. Omega-3s are one of those miracle supplements that they help your circulation better because it does thin your blood just a little bit. Okay. But enough to where it works like it's supposed to. It lubricates the joints. It helps, like I said, the circulation, so that helps the heart. It helps with brain health because they're fat. So it's the type of fat your brain needs in order to work. So all of these things, the supplementation, getting out and exercising. Exercising is a huge stress reliever. For some of you, you think, well, exercise is stressful for me. Well, maybe you're doing the wrong kind of exercise if it's stressing you out. But find something that you enjoy to do that's movement, whether it's dancing or fencing or swimming or hiking or whatever it is. Find something that makes you happy as you're doing it. Shooting, like get into shooting competitions where you have to move. Don't just stand there and shoot, but you have to move in the process of the competitions. All of those things help. Exercise and movement are essential to our sanity. Okay. A lot of kids in school go insane because they sit them on their butts for 8 hours a day and tell them, don't you move. I'd go insane if somebody told me that too. Okay. If I was forced to sit for hours and hours on end, even when I go to seminars, I sit as long as I can, and then I get up and go to the back and stand and take notes and dance and move and stretch and do all my different things because that's what I have to do to stay sane. Okay? So supplements, exercise, drink plenty of water, take your mental breaks, take care of your body, do, like I said, massage, chiropractic. Hi, Chuck. Do acupuncture is great for you as well. Do the tanning booth if you have to. Meditate. Meditation is fabulous for stress relief. That you think it's not doing much, but it really is. Prayer. If if that's your form of meditation, then do it. Do pray every day. Journaling. All of those things help you relieve stress. Okay. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about today is our PTSD exercise, which I've done before, but it's good to review because people forget. So first off, it starts with 4-4-8 breathing. Then you do rapid eye movement, and then you do a deep breath with a happy thought. So the 4-4-8 breathing, you're going to go in through your nose, breathe in through your nose for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, and then out through your mouth for 8 counts. Okay? So breathe in, hold, out. That's the 4-4-8 breathing. Okay? So that helps balance out the breathing, gets oxygen to the body. Then the next thing you do is you look at 2 stationary objects that are about maybe 2.5, 3 feet apart. Okay, so it can be your thumbs, as long as you're not like woo woo dancing or something while you're doing this. Don't do your windshield wipers because those are moving. So this isn't necessarily the best exercise to do when you're in traffic, but you can, as long as the last step you leave your eyes open. Okay. Take 2 stationary objects. Look back and forth with just your eyes as quick as you can, 10 or more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. That's all it is. And then the last step is a deep breath. So you close your eyes, take a deep breath, and think of something that makes you really happy. So and you have just, with those 3 things, reset your vagus nerve. This helps with PTSD. It helps de-stress the body for any reason. You don't have to have PTSD to do this, but it's a way to de-stress the body. Okay, so those are all different things you can do. You can also wear essential oils like lavender, chamomile, jasmine, things that like really calm the body and spirit, those help de-stress the body as well. Okay? And keep a good accountability partner, somebody who holds you to your goals, to your dreams, and wants to help you succeed in life. All right? All righty, guys. There's your food for the thought today. Food for thought for the day. There we go. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. God bless. Love you all. And see you tomorrow.